The global idealism of hate will fail to divide us. Stirring words from Prince William as he visited the Noor Mosque in Christchurch today, praising the city and New Zealand's response to the mosque shootings. The Duke of Cambridge is on a flying 2-day visit to New Zealand today. His focus was on the 2 mosques, which were the scene of terror just 6 short weeks ago today. Checkpoint's royal correspondent Logan Church is in Christchurch and he filed this report.
The hospital was peaceful this morning ahead of the Prince's visit, a stark contrast to March 15. Staff watched from the hospital windows as Prince William's motorcade arrived just after 9 o'clock this morning. Security was tight. A dozen armed police officers patrolled the street, an armed offenders squad car at the ready. You could hear the consistent thump of a helicopter overhead. The Prince was met at the hospital by senior staff, including the CDHB board chair, Dr. John Wood, before being taken inside through the emergency department. Then later on that morning, Prince William visited the Noor Mosque on Deans Avenue, where most of the 50 people who lost their lives died. Flower tributes and signs still line the fences. Inside, he, along with Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, Christchurch Mayor Leanne Dalzell and Minister Megan Woods, met about 160 survivors.
On the 15th of March, tragedy unfolded in this room. A terrorist attempted to sow division and hatred in a place that stands for togetherness and selflessness. He thought he could redefine what this space was. I'm here to help you show the world that he failed.
Prince William also spoke of how he learnt the news.
Now, when I woke up in London on the morning of the 15th of March, I could not believe the news. An act of unspeakable hate had unfolded in New Zealand, a country of peace. And it had unfolded in Christchurch, a city that has endured so much more than its fair share of hardship. And when it was confirmed that 50 New Zealand Muslims had been killed, murdered while peacefully worshipping, again, I just could not believe the news.
But his message was simple. The tragedy that happened had not and will not divide us.
A country that seemed to be bucking global trends of division and anger looked like maybe it too would fall victim to those intent on promoting fear and distrust. I have no doubt that this is what the terrorists had hoped for. But New Zealanders had other plans. The people of Noor and Linwood mosques had other plans. In a moment of acute pain, you stood up and you stood together. And in reaction to tragedy, you achieved something remarkable.
Hamid Feroz survived the shooting with 3 bullet wounds. Walking is still painful. He was one of 160 people who heard the Prince speak. He says it was important to be here today.
I'm very, very happy about him. He coming and visit everybody, visit the body lost it maybe 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago maybe. But now I'm covering because I got 3 gunshots in the back. But now it's covering. I'm happy, but I'm more happy because the Prince is coming. I see with him, I talk with him.
What did you say to him?
He especially coming, he looking how this going in Christchurch, because then terrorist attack, he come look people, talk with people, hang with people. He is very nice person, he's very good person. He gave me time, he coming from long way in Christchurch. I'm very, very happy about this guy.
His 9-year-old son Shaheen also heard the Prince's speech.
I was so excited. I thought it was I thought Queen Elizabeth would come, but she didn't come.
But the gravity of the moment was certainly not lost on him.
It's been my exciting day, and I am super happy. And this is a very bad thing that happened. This terrorist attack, these naughty people.
Another survivor, Tamal Atuchuju, was also in attendance. We met him on checkpoint last week when he was still in hospital and barely able to walk. Now he's been discharged and walking is a lot easier. He also got to speak directly to the Prince.
He's very warmly handshakes and talking with me and then listening to my story and looking my room. So I don't want to show you guys at the moment, but of course, he did very friendly, very calm and friendly talk with me inside also too, and then we had some photo taken.
This afternoon, Prince William visited the Linwood Mosque, where the alleged gunman attacked next. The flowers and signs that once lined the street outside have been removed. They've been replaced with a simple sign, "Thank you New Zealand with aroha and peace from the Linwood Muslim community." The Prince and Prime Minister were welcomed with enthusiastic applause before spending about 20 minutes inside. We spoke to Imam Alabi Latif Zarula afterwards.
I can't describe it, I just said it in the mosque just now. I can't describe how much people feel over it. They're so happy, they're so, people are just, the happiness is beyond control. So it's amazing for them to come down here. His Royal Highness all the way from United Kingdom down here. It's beautiful.
The Prince finished his visit by laying a wreath at the Christchurch Earthquake Memorial Wall and mingling with the public. In Christchurch for Checkpoint, Logan Church.